What's up, guys? So today, I guess I'll be doing another war recap against the last war that we just had. Let's go into the war log here, and we won pretty handily here. 16 stars, pretty good. You know, it's not a very close war. And when we first got matched, I thought I was going to be completely the opposite. You know, I thought they were gonna kill us, but that didn't happen. So that's why I'm making this video for, because they have, look at that, 2 Town Hall 10s. We don't have any Town Hall 10s. So let's go. Let's check out this guy. The first, when I logged on and I saw the clan we were against, I was like, okay, you know, they got 2 Town Hall 10s. Usually the Town Hall 10s are kind of weak, you know, because we don't have any at all. So generally when we get matched against a clan that has Town Hall 10s, they're not very strong. This guy, however, has almost maxed out Town Hall 10. I mean, just look at that. Like, how is that fair at all? This guy has a maxed out Town Hall 10, and we don't have a Town Hall 10 at all. So yeah, so I thought this war was going to go the completely opposite direction. I thought they were going to smoke us, but that didn't happen. So yeah, we were happy with the win. Definitely, as I scroll through these bases, they're pretty tough bases. I mean, they're definitely not easy at all whatsoever. So the fact that we were able to, you know, come away with a victory by 16 stars is pretty impressive. Also, as I'll go back to our war log in a second here, but I think that's the 14th war in a row that we've won. So they had a couple idiots, 6 and 8. I think they left their bases. I don't know if they were troll bases where they forgot them, or they just don't care, or they generally thought that this base wouldn't get 3-starred. I don't know what they thought. Either way, their bases. I'll go back to 6 here for a second. He's got like a soccer field type deal going on here, which I thought was pretty cool, but not for a war. So I'm sure their clan probably wasn't too happy about that, or maybe they were. Maybe they didn't really care. But other than that, the bases definitely were not easy. So we definitely had a good war here. This guy looks like an anti-3-star. Anytime you see the Town Hall not directly centered, it's probably an anti-3-star base. You know, with double giant bombs somewhere in there. So I'm just gonna scroll through these bases here so you can see what we're up against. As you get lower, obviously, the Town Halls aren't as strong, but generally speaking, they were pretty good. Like this guy, the only thing he doesn't have maxed here, I think it looks like, is his walls. And most of these guys in this clan were good about having the correct level walls and having like their walls upgraded. So yeah, so I guess I'll just show you guys some replays. Scroll through a couple more bases here. This actually is a pretty popular base at Town Hall 8. I see a lot of people who try to trophy push at Town Hall 8 use this base. I wouldn't recommend it personally, but hey, what are you gonna do? People use it. They see a video and boom, they want to use the stuff they see, right? So as I keep scrolling through here, alright, so I'll just go back. I'll show some replays or something. Definitely not my replays because I haven't been doing so hot in war lately. I don't know why, but I'm in a slump. I'm in a war slump, even though I have 541 war stars, which is quite a bit. But right now I'm struggling. You know, in sports, when you're like in baseball, you're striking out a lot. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm not striking out. I'm kind of hitting, you know, singles or ground outs here. So we're not even in the, okay, there's 51 minutes, so that's not the right war. So that's the war we're in now. We're about to win, so that's going to be 15 straight, I think. Yeah, look at that. I mean, the last 54 days, we've lost one more. That's unprecedented, honestly. I've never seen that before, ever. So yeah, here we go. So our top, no one got 3-starred in the top. I don't know if did anybody even get, yeah, so the top 17, no one got 3-starred. Let's see, who tagged. Let's see. Okay. So keeps going down. I think I want to show one of these replays in here. I actually liked. I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. So I think this is our top Town Hall 8 guy, Casey Jr. And he's going up against like one of these flower type bases or whatever it's called, where it's the big pockets and it's kind of in a flower shape. So he's coming in with golems, wizards, and Valks and loons for cleanup. So pretty interesting strategy. I know I never used this at Town Hall 8. Town Hall 8, I'm pretty sure I just use drags really. But yeah, look at that, boom. So he was able to take out 2 giant bombs right there without having his wizards or Valks take really any massive damage because they were clumped up, which is perfect. So I thought this replay was really cool, how he did it, and I don't know if he knew what those giant bombs were there, but obviously those spaces are there, they're not really around anywhere else. So he knew they had to either be Teslas or giant bombs, and most likely they're giant bombs. So yeah, he came in from the right side, definitely, and he executed pretty much perfectly here, and is able to wipe out this base. Over here on the left, you see that these balloons are able to wipe out those cannons just because there's no archer towers or air defenses left to shoot the balloons. And look at that, boom. You might think like, why is he raging up this little golemite here? But he's not. He's placing that right there for the balloons. And if he doesn't do that, I don't think those balloons make it to the archer tower, to be completely honest, because down goes all those ones on the left. And as you can see, you saw that seeking air mine come up, but it doesn't hit the balloons until it gets to the archer tower. And also, skeleton traps are chasing the balloons, but they're able to get to the archer tower. That way, when the mine hits the balloon, it's able to do damage to the archer tower as well, without actually having to drop any bombs on it. So they are able to take out the archer tower and start cleaning up. Boom, one hit that storage there. And that's pretty much all she wrote from there. Those balloons are going to die out, but he's able to get the rest of these buildings cleaned up pretty quickly. He's got some Valks running around, some Barbs, and his Barb King, and some Golemites. So those skeleton traps, those Larrys are just going to hang out and watch the base get 3-starred. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool attack. Good job, Casey. What else do I want to see here? Let's check it out. Let's see. Jim Tony, 3-star 14. Yeah, so let's check out that. I want to check out this one right here. Let's check this guy out. I'm curious to see what he used against this base. Yep, lava loon. Perfect. Okay, that's what I wanted to show. Alright, so lures the cannon castle, probably drops the poison in about a second here. Yeah, so when you lure, you don't want to waste too much time. You want to get that poison down because it does take a while to kill the troops. I know I made a few mistakes a couple times where I didn't wait long enough. The troops didn't die completely, so you want to get that done as soon as possible. And this guy's got a weird layout, to be honest. He's got decorations inside his base, which is, I mean, I don't know what this guy's thinking, but whatever it is, Jim Tony 3-stars it. So he drops his hounds, followed up by his loons, and then he rages. And he hasn't had one hound pop. Sorry. He hasn't had one hound pop yet, and the balloons are just doing total destruction on this base. And now that he's got all his hounds on the top 2 air defenses, which is perfect. Look at that, and I mean the loons are pretty much going untouched here. Drops the rage there perfectly, so the air sweeper can't affect those loons that much. On the right side there, he's healing up the loons on the left side. He still has hounds left. These pups are cleaning everything else up. I mean, that loon right there is chasing around his heroes, but it's not gonna do too much, I'm assuming. So, I mean, that's perfect. Look at that. You have all the pups cleaning up. One hound still alive. Loon's doing major damage up there. The hero's cleaning up as well. So, yeah, pretty much perfect raid from Jim Tony here. That's all she wrote. So these hounds down here are gonna kill the heroes and then take out these last few buildings down here. Boom, boom, bang, bang, bada bing, bada boom. So yeah, basically we killed this war. Really, we really did. They're number 1. Who did he even attack? Yeah, so he didn't 3-star either of our top 2 guys, which I think is pretty darn good. He wasn't able to 3-star them at a Town Hall 10. Pretty much maxed out there. Other cool replays should I show? Ooh, Nick's got a defense here. Yeah, let's watch this. Yeah, so number 2 attacks. Their number 2 is attacking our 5 here, and our 5 defends. So let's check it out. I haven't watched this one yet, so I don't really know what happens. But let's just wait and see. He's got Go Ho Wee or some crap trained up. So he's going in there. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Whatever he does, it doesn't work. So he's able to break open these compartments here. Places the jump. Doesn't really. He's got 3 heals. That doesn't make any sense to me, really, with this composition. Actually, it does. He's got hogs. My personal opinion is he should have gone with no jump. If you're gonna use this, 3 heals and at least 1 rage, so you can rage up those troops and kill their queen, the clan castle, and maybe take out some giant bombs, which I'm assuming he was trying to get to. If there's giant bombs in next to the CC, yep, there they are. So there's a giant bomb there. He wasn't able to clean that out, so the hogs do take quite a bit of damage right there, and probably in between those Teslas, there's bombs right there. So yeah, it just didn't work out for this guy. I don't know why he took the spells he took. He also didn't use his poison, but we did have drags. We do have drags now in our clan castles because poisons don't kill the dragons, which is good, and that's a defense for us. So that's pretty much how the war went. We either 2 or 3-starred them. They had some good attacks here and there, but nothing like we had. I actually don't want to watch that replay because that guy's base sucks. I want to watch this one, I think. Yeah. So another lava loon here. This time Herminator's going in. So he lures the clan castle, brings him over. Now this is only a 2-star, but it's still like an almost perfect raid. I don't think I would have done anything different, really. The queen didn't die as soon as we would have liked, or he would have liked, but there's 2 different ways also I want to go ahead and point out when you're using Lava Loon to kill the queen. You can either, rage the balloons up, and when she's next to a defense, the splash damage from the balloons kills the queen. And I also was told that when you're using Lava Loon, you want the first rage spell right here. That's a pretty perfect rage, actually, for the lava hounds and not actually for the balloons, even though the balloons will go through the rage. You want it so when the hound pops, all those little lava pups rush to kill the queen and are raged up. But he's able to use the splash damage right here because that wizard tower is there next to the queen to kill the queen. But she does do a lot of damage to those lava hounds on the right side. So had she gone down earlier, I think this might have gone a little bit different. He would have had a little bit more success because he lost both lava hounds there on the right side before that air defense went down, which is not good. But he was able to recover quickly, and that town hall goes down. And as soon as that a sigh of relief goes through, and he's at 45%, so he's got at least 1 star. and the balloons are able to clean up along with the lava pups. And yeah, it's a pretty perfect attack. Just the queen really hurt his lava hounds there. So I mean, look at that. He's pretty close. He came pretty close to a 3-star in my opinion. It might not look like it, but he did, and that was a good raid. So I want to show that one. And what else do I want to show? So let's go down here. I guess I'll show maybe one more replay. I'm not really sure. Let's check this out. Check it out. So my boy KJ's coming in with a little go wee wipe. Go wee wipe. Yeah, little go wee wipe. Let's see what he does. I haven't seen this one either. Let's see. So drops his golems down. Followed up by the whiz. Nicely done, nicely done. And let's see. Nope. Oh, those golems right there were able to trigger that spring trap. It wasn't a giant bomb. I was expecting a giant bomb. So he drops the poison in the perfect spot, whereas his troops are able to kill the CC, and they're helped out by the poison. He's able to even break into the center compartment with the wall breakers. Spell placement's pretty on point there. Everything's kind of just wiping through like a big wave through this base. Everything behind is cleaned out. That way the troops don't have to backtrack. You never really want that. That's why it's always good to save a couple wizards if you're doing an attack like a go wee wee or a go wipe. It's good to save a couple wizards maybe for cleanup at the end. Also, if your troops miss something. So let's say over here by this group of stuff over here, if something got missed along these lines back here, the troops would have to go all the way from over here back to here, and then you risk the possibility of running out of time. But if you have a couple wizards, boom, boom, drop them right there. That takes care of that, and you don't have to worry about missing any buildings. Like that up there, that builder's hut. But he's got plenty of troops left, so it's not really a problem. Takes that out, boom, bada bing, bada boom. And I guess that's all I got for you guys. So yeah, right here, war's ended. Oh no, that's not the right war. So right here, 38 minutes left. This is gonna be 15 in a row. Let's go. So yeah, we're pretty stoked about that. Let's keep the streak alive, right? I'm not really sure what the longest streak war win streak is, but we're at 15. So yeah, if you want to join up, just request to join. Comment on the video, because usually we keep the clan closed because we're in war almost all the time. So yeah, either comment if you want to join or what. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
To reality, oh, there goes gravity, oh, there goes gravity, choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up, that is he knows.